Alright, so welcome back everybody. Once again, I'm Manuel from Tribac, and in this video I'll be showing us how we can create stunning and amazing portfolio with the Tribac builder. So let's get to it. On the Tribac dashboard, we click on create landing pages. Alright, so we want to start with templates. Let's use a pre-existing template from the Tribac template, and let's click on one beautiful template and let's start with that. So all right, so we see here we have a list of beautiful templates, but we are creating a portfolio. So let's just click on portfolio so it could filter, can filter portfolio template. So we see here different templates that are really nice for portfolio. So let's select just a template and let's work with that. So let's select this template over here. All right. All right, so this is the beautiful template we are going to be using for this tutorial, and as you can see, it's really nice. We are going to be removing a few things, adding a few things, and tweaking some of our buttons. For instance, we are going to be making little curvy edges around it, so it will look really nice and that thing. So let's get it. Let's use the template. All right, so here's our um, template. So let's get to editing it. So all right, so we want to create a portfolio for a writer. Yeah, let's assume I'm a writer and I want to just create a portfolio. So how do we do it? Let's get to it. Let's get to it. So let's click on the styles. Let's start with the heading. So let's change the heading text here. Um let's say Wonder Right. All right, so that's the name of the brand of the writing brand, Wonder Right. So we can get to our image. Let us change this image and include our one wonderful image. Right, so to change the image, you just click on the image and select image. So it shows us an option where we can select from um, options. We can upload our own image and then change the custom image. So let's get to it. Click on upload. I'll be uploading my own image now, so you can do the same thing. Right, so I'll be using the image of this young fine black man as our writer. So let's get to editing the texts. All right, so let's edit this text. Let's say something like what do we put? Let's say creativity. Creativity. I hope I spelled that well. With the ink. I hope it's nice. Let's just leave it up. I think that's all I can think of now. All right, so creative with the ink. All right, we can add a little effect to our text here. Let's just add an effect. So we go to effect. I want to add an animation whereby it fades in on the right. Yeah, let's do that. And so we see it. So we've added an effect. Let me show you again so it can replay. So the effect we added was fade right. So that's the effect. So once our page loads up, the text fits in and then it fits in nicely. So we have creativity with the ink. So let's put something content here to describe this fine man. All right, so I just dumped a few text here just to describe this fine guy. So their media text is creative with the ink. So we have something like my work has appeared in and stuff like that. So that's for the first page. Let's move on. We can see a nice looking button where we want users to book a consultation. Once they click on the button, a modal should pop up and then they can include their details, their full name, their email address, and a message to book a consultation. So that's what we want, and then we shall be showing you how we can achieve that later. So we have a button here. Let us style our button. We want our button to look really nice and have a rounded edge. I hope you know what I'm talking about. So click on settings. You can select the peel. So yeah, we see over here that our button has this nice looking round edge. So we are going to be doing that for all our buttons and be making sure that it looks like this. So we are going to the next section and then we'll be adding a little bit more about this guy over here. So, but before that, I want us to put a probably a divider over here that separates the first section from the next section. So let's get to that. So we'll be going to section. So you can see here separators. Click on separators. We have a lot of nice looking separators. Let's select this one and let's drag it to the location. We want to be here in between this and this. But we'll notice that once we go back to our styles, we cannot see our separator because the background color of this section and the section below are clearly the same. So the separator won't show. So let us see what we can do. We can change the background color of this other section. So how do we do that? We go back to our sections and we see background. So let's click on background. You can select an image, you can select a video, you can select a solid color. So selecting a solid color and let us pick a nice looking color. So we want a gray color, not too white and not too dark. So let's select that color. And we see here now that our color, okay, let's select our styles to over. So we see here that the color of the top section is quite different from that of the next section. So we can get back to our work. So let's continue and let's write something. Let's say, let's edit this text over here and put in something nice. Right, so let's put in something like top notch writing to um, make your business stand out. Mm, stand out. All right, so now what we want to do is to reduce the font size. You see here that is already extending to the next line, and we don't want that. We want to keep it on just one line so it will look nice. So we select our text and then we can select different. Yeah, all right. So I'll just be dumping a few text over here that describes who this guy is once again. So yeah, we'll see here too. Meet me and this button. So once the user clicks on it, it should um, show the pop-up modal once again. So we want our button to look nice like we did previously and give it that um, curvy edge. So we go to settings and then we make it a peel. Yeah, but we don't want the width. The button looks too wide, so let's just see how it looks like if we remove the wide width. All right, so it's not looking really nice. So let's just keep it the way it was. So we can just undo and then leave it that way. So yeah, let's move on to the next section. So in this section, we see the services, and then we can include our services over here. For instance, like I said, you can probably you are into academic writing, content writing, copywriting, all of that. So you just include the services over here, and then we see this button over here too. It also leads to that pop-up modal. Yeah, where the user can include his email. So we want to change this button also, and then give it that that curve. All right, so go to pills and then select pills. I think that's it. So moving on to the next one, we to the next section. You see the review. So yeah, that's the review section, and then we can keep it that way. But let's include a divider once again between this section and the section so it doesn't look just plain that way. So we just want it to look somehow sleek. So we go to separators again and select separators, and let's select a separator. Let's see if we can use this separator. Let's just drag it and drop it here. All right, so selecting the separator. And once again, we can see that the color of the separator is quite from that up here. So what we can do is to either change the background color of this section down here, or we change background color of the section down up here. I think changing the one below is really nice. So I think changing the one below is really nice. So let's just get to it. We go back to our sections and then background. We select solid color and we change it just into just white and see how that works out. All right, so we can see it's looking really nice, looking really nice. So, all right, so we want to move on to the next section. So, the next section, we want to add a subscribe form that then the user can actually click, input his email, phone number, or just email and name, and then reach out to um, the the author or the brand. All right, so to include the section, we just go to the sections over here and then select subscription. So we'll see nice looking subscription form. So we'll just pick one. So I think I'll go with this. This is looking nice. So let's just pick this and then include it. So let's edit it also like we did previously. All right, so we'll be changing this text. Let's just student type will reach out now. Reach out now. Or let's say consult. Sorry, consult with us. Alright, so we don't need this text here, so let's just delete it and then blah blah. So we want the user to include his email, but we also want to include his full name also. So let's go to the form and add more fields. We want to add a text field, and then the place, so that will be full name. Alright, so the field name, so as to get the name. I want to be okay. We don't want it to be required. Let's just keep it away. Alright, so yeah, we can see here it's an inline form, the email address and his full name, but we don't want to be inline. We want the full name to come below the email, so we can still go to settings and then click on form type vertical. All right, so I think it's better this way. So let us set up our form. Go to setup. We set up our form with the tryback mail, and then we can include our API key and our list ID. So I think that's all for this video. Thank you very much for watching. Bye.